Hello and welcome to the Revit session, guys. I hope you have done the installation process of the software. If you face any problem regarding the installation and crack process, please contact our service team. They'll obviously help out with this software installation problem. So first of all, we are going to discuss about the syllabus. So as we can see, it starts with introduction to Revit architecture. The concept of BIM. So what is BIM? BIM is actually building information modeling. So I'll give a separate PPT for this BIM concept. Then we'll start with this interface of the software. That is, we'll know each and every positions or each and every toolbars of this software. Then we'll start with working with a project. So this is actually, let me explain you. Like we have this construction template, architectural template, structural template, or this mechanical template. Revit actually does three different works. Like we can use Revit for the architectural purpose, for the structural detailing purpose, and in mechanical or electrical, that is the MEP portion, you can do the drawing and designing of HVAC or the plumbing ducts, you can say. So if we want to use project specific template, we can use from here, or we can go to the new option from here also. We can choose different templates according to our requirement. So for now, we can simply select from here architectural template, okay, or we can start from this architectural template as well. So this is basically working with a project or introduction to templates. So guys, this is the user interface of this Revit software. This is how exactly it will look. So these are the menu bars or ribbons, you can say. We have this build toolbar. In AutoCAD, we all have noticed we had the draw toolbar over here, right? But here we'll find this build toolbar. Then we have circulation toolbar, which has the stairs, railings, ramps. This build toolbar contains walls, door, window. Each and every components are loaded over here, like the furnitures or the plumbing items. Any components are over there. Then we have this ready-made columns. We have roof, ceiling, floor, curtain systems. So each and every building components will be available in this build tab. These are like few modeling components, like we have the model line, model text option. This model text is basically a 3D text, you can say. Then this room and area, these are for creating tags and schedules. If you want to create any type of opening on a wall or floor or roof, you'll be using this opening option. These are for setting up of the work plan, and this is the datum toolbar, wherein we have grids and levels, which we'll discuss later. So this is the properties toolbar. You can see properties written over here. If you want to change any type of property of any object, suppose you want to change the thickness of this wall or height of this wall, that can be changed from this properties toolbar. Then we have this project browser, wherein we have each and every information related to the project. Like you can say the floor plans can be visible, ceiling plans can be visible, the 3D or the elevation views, east, north, south, west. These elevation views are also visible. We have the sectional view as well. And these are few quick access toolbar, or this is the scale, you can see. These are few shortcuts like the 3D text, undo, redo, print, measure, and dimensions. Then we have discussion on how to set the drawing units. So from manage, you can set drawing units like this. This is the drawing unit, or we have command also. Then comes setting of levels and grids. That is, you have to create the levels. So these are the levels you can see. So levels are nothing but basically you can say these are the floor cappings. Suppose level 1 and level 2. Within this level 1 and level 2 we have this ground floor. Then again suppose if there would have been a level over here, level 3, then this floor, that is the first floor, would have come between level 2 and level 3. So how to create levels we'll be discussing within the course. So after we are done with creating the levels and grids, so let me show you the grid option. Like this is the grid. So grids are generally required for like mainly construction drawings. Suppose we want to do the layout of a column or beam, then we'll be using this grid option. Like this, we can draw different grids just to mark the center line. And after the column placement is done, again you can do this grid replacement also. So after creating the levels, we'll discuss about importing the CAD files, like we can import AutoCAD plans over here. Then how to create structural grids we have already discussed. After we create the structural grids, we can place the columns. So we have these columns from this structural option, structure, we have this column. Then we'll start with the basic draw and modify toolbar. So once we select a build item, the draw toolbar will automatically be activated. These are the draw tools that we have. Then a few modification commands are also there. Like yes, modification commands like we discussed in AutoCAD also. Like by the name only you can understand. Move, copy, rotate, fillet. These are similar modification commands that we had already done in this AutoCAD course. So then we'll move to the next level, like we have to create the floor plans, wherein first of all we have to place the walls. These are the ready-made walls present over there. In the build toolbar, you can select from here and you can place it like this. You can change the thickness and height of the wall. Guys, I'm so sorry, I just missed a part. Navigation between views. In the syllabus it was there, right? Navigation between different views. So we can directly jump from one view to the other from here. In any view you can jump from here, or even you can use this view folder or view tab. You can switch view from here. You can directly switch the view, or you can create a cascade window. This option is called a cascade window, and then again you have to use this tile window option to properly arrange this viewports. So from here you can understand in Revit we can create multiple viewports and we can visualize the whole structure, the complete structure you can visualize. So once we are done with placing the exterior and interior walls, if there is any opening to be created, we can create any type of opening, wherein in the architectural tab we found out this is the opening option. Then we can place the doors and windows, like this type of doors and windows we can place. Then curtain walls, these are the curtain walls. Creating different views, which I have already discussed from the navigation between view option. The next we'll be discussing about different types of views and how to generate them. like call out view or creating elevations or creating sectional views. So like this is the section, this is the 3D, this is the floor plan, right? Then we have this floor option, that is how to create different types of floors or shaft opening, like any type of opening on the floor of the roof. Then we can create different types of components, like we already have some components loaded over here, but still if we want customized components, then we can do some modifications, or we can start with modeling the components from this option. Or you can say will teach you how to place different types of furnitures or architectural and plumbing equipments or any type of maybe interior equipments. So next will come with ceiling plans, like how to create different types of false ceilings. I'll show you the ceiling option. So this is the ceiling option wherein we can even put ceiling lights as well, like the spotlights, as you can say. Then we'll start with creating roofs. Different types of roofs will be discussed, like different shape of roofs will be discussed, because mainly we face issues with the complex type of roof structures, right? After that, we'll start with working plane and reference plane. Suppose we want to do some modeling. I'll show you so that it will be easier for you to understand. Suppose I'll be doing some modeling on this face of the wall. So I have to choose a work plane from this option. Then I can be able to work on this particular plane. Then we'll start the discussion on different types of stairs and ramps and how that could be created. So this is the position of the stairs, railings and ramps that could be seen. So next we'll discuss about the stairs and ramps, like various different shapes or different types of stairs and ramps, wherein you'll be finding from this option, the circular toolbar. Then comes working with model text, model lines, and creating a group or again ungrouping them. So this is basically this model toolbar, wherein model text is there, model line is also there. Then we have this annotation tab, wherein we can provide different types of dimensions. So from the modification, we'll be able to find this measure. We'll get the distance that is to be measured, or we'll be finding out the distance for a particular object to be measured from these options. Then we'll discuss about different tags and schedules. I'll show you over here. So these are the tags and schedules, wherein each and every room that can be tagged and auto schedules can be prepared. So massing, you can say like these are organic structures or complex structures that cannot be prepared or drawn with the help of this build toolbars, with this basic toolbars. With the help of this basic or ready-made toolbars, those are available. So for that reason, if we want to create an organic structure or a complex shape, we have to use this massing. We'll discuss in details about this massing later. Then we have this family creation, as I have already told you, this component modeling process. Then we can assign materials in our like floor, in our rooms, that is walls. Each and every components we can assign materials, and after we assign with the materials, we can do the rendering process, that is how to create or how to generate the realistic view of an image or of a model, you can say. Like we have to work with different types of render settings, lighting and sun settings, atmosphere or specific timing settings, at what time you want to see the render, camera assignment and positioning, Then we can create some basic type of walkthrough in the Revit architecture software, but that doesn't match up with the quality of 3ds Max. So for that, what you can do, you can create a model in Revit. You can import in other softwares like Lumion gives the base quality of walkthrough, so that can also be done. Like these softwares, these advanced 3D modeling softwares, these are all interconnected. So one file from be transferred to the other, and then the required process can be done. So this is all about the syllabus. These are the topics which we are going to discuss in the Revit entire course curriculum. So let us start with the first exercise session. So let us start with the first module, that is Introduction to Revit Architecture. So we'll start with that in the next.